Hello gardening friends. As a beginner vermicomposter, the container that one chooses as a worm bin and the selection of the bedding material plays a very important role in the success that one has with vermicomposting with red wigglers or any composting worms. And today I want to share with you all the bedding materials that I have used over the last 2.5 years that I have been successfully vermicomposting. And luckily most of the bedding material are free or have a very small price tag attached to it, at least here in India. So I'll just go through these one at a time. The first one is shredded cardboard. Now I don't have a paper shredder at home, so if one has a paper shredder, you get really fine cardboard that you can use as a bedding. It's a free resource. The second one that you see here is hay. Now this one I've got from the boxes of fruit, mango, that are there in the season, and you get them in any fruit box here in India. And the next one is the half-done compost. This itself is an excellent bedding if one wants to start vermicomposting. Let's assume that you already have a compost bin. So once the contents of the compost have cooled down, you can use this itself as a bedding to start a new worm bin, and the worms will love it here because the compost is packed with microbes and it will just break down everything for you. Now people who are lucky to have a backyard or a garden where they have a compost pile, nature really makes it easy for them. The worms just come in from the surrounding area once the pile has cooled down, so that is really awesome. The only drawback to that would be the sorting of the worms one would have to do after the vermicompost is ready. Now the fourth one that I have here is sugarcane waste. This is very common in India. You have vendors selling sugarcane juice at every nook and corner. I suppose you have similar vendors available in all of Asia and probably Southeast Asia as well. So this can go as a bedding at the bottom. And then you have our good old shredded newspaper and letters, envelopes, everything. I've torn this with hand, and if you have a paper shredder, it will give you a really fine bedding for the worms. And the next one here is leaves and dried leaves and grass clippings. Of course, it will always be better if one moistens them and then makes a bedding out of it, because worms really like a moist environment and they breathe through their skin, and the skin needs to be moist. So adding dry leaves and dry grass clippings is not a good idea. Pre-moistened one is always good. And then the last one I have here is the coconut husk. Now this I have put in this bathing tub here. Kids have grown up, but the tub has still remained with me. So we are having rains now. The monsoons are on in Mumbai. So what I did is I have put the compressed coconut husk block here. This was a 4 kilo block, and when it's fully expanded, it's going to give me 25 kilos of coconut fiber, which I'll be using for my containers and also for my worm bin. And it's really cheap here. It was 120 rupees for this 4 kilo block of coconut fiber. That's roughly around $2 and little above. So this is the 7th option as a worm bedding with a very small price tag. So any of these can be used as worm beddings. And then the other thing that one can add is cow manure, which has a very small price tag again. So layering the worm bin with any of these and then adding cow manure, or people who have access to horse manure, or homesteaders who have rabbits and chickens, their bedding material from their rabbit cages and chicken coops, all of those can also go as a bedding. Of course, only aged manure goes in. So I have been using these successfully, and these are all free resources a beginner can use to start their own worm bins. I hope you found this information useful. Thanks a ton for watching.